This is Joey Ryan with us tonight here in Orange County, California. How you doing, Joey?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Very good, my friend.
I started with Jesse Hernandez and EWF in San Bernardino, California. I started training in the year 2000, and I trained there for about 8 or 9 months before I had my first match with Samoa Joe and Brian Kendrick and Tom Howard. And I feel like, and then I feel like I got a good amount of from both training. You know, Jesse knows a lot of lucha, and I learned a lot. Yeah, you know, I learned a lot, you know, of lucha libre when I started working in Anaheim and at the marketplace, and it was good. It was a lot of it was a good learning experience. I got to wrestle people who didn't speak English, and so we had to find a way to communicate and talk to each other, which is very different. You know, it's something that you deal with a lot when wrestling, and I'm very glad that I had the chance to learn. It's such a early time in my career. I learned how to communicate with wrestlers who don't necessarily speak the same language or have the same style as you, and you have to find common ground in communication and in wrestling. And I can't believe it's been 10 years, but we just, we were 6 of us, independent wrestlers, just wrestling different companies, and we kind of got tired of dealing with promoters who didn't really know the business, or they would run one show and then they wouldn't be able to afford from people. They'd be worked by other people. You know, we just got tired of dealing with promoters, so we decided to run a show ourselves. We called it Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, and we didn't even know there would be a second show, much less 10 years of shows. It was the first one was successful, so we ran a second one, which was successful, and then we ran a third one, and then we just kept growing and growing and growing, and now it's world famous. Now in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, PWG, everybody loves PWG, and we just started it for 6 of us, just didn't want to deal with promoters anymore. No, we like I said, I think we brought AJ Styles in and M-Dog 20 into our first, Matt Cross into our first show, which were our only out-of-town guys, and then we just said, hey, we're gonna just have a company with our friends and see how it goes, and like I said, we didn't really plan on it being bigger than one show, and then we had 2 shows, 3 shows, and then we just kept going, and it kept getting more successful, and then we just, started running more shows more often, and now 10 years later, it's still going, and it's world famous. Yeah, definitely. I think PWG is great. It's a great company for wrestlers to showcase themselves to the entire world, because there's a worldwide audience. And I think wrestlers, when they come to PWG, because it does have that worldwide audience. That motivates them to work harder and motivates them to do their best, and then it makes the whole company good, and everybody's working for the better, PWG, because they know the better PWG looks, the more people are going to watch the shows, and so I think it really benefits PWG that it has this worldwide audience, because all the wrestlers do their best and make the company.